Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to All the Mods 6. So since the last episode, I've done a little bit of work. I'll take you over there here in a minute, but I came to the mountains. Actually found a mountain biome right in here. It was kind of like the edge on my map here from when we came to find the desert before. But I wanted to grab that stand bee because that is a bee that I would like to breed and kind of get maybe a decent set of those going, because they do provide a lot of stone types that we might use for some builds. And I was over here looking for... Oh, that's another stand bee. Okay. Because I'm going to want to start collecting duplicates, I think, of most of our bees. I still have not noticed a cobble bee, though. Hey, we do have a little bit of ice, so I'm going to go ahead and grab this. Because we'll be able to make use of that at some point for our ice bee. But I'm going to continue looking for a cobble bee. And then once I'm ready to head back, I've got a couple small things to show you. It hasn't been, like I said, it hasn't been a ton of time since the last episode. But I kind of wanted to dive into what we're going to be working today. And to get into what we're going to be working today, I really, really need a cobble bee. Okay, that one right there looks like that could be a cobble bee. Probably the worst possible spot. Come here. But I don't think that's one that we've got, right? Yeah, that's a cobby. Okay. So, yeah, I'm in mountains still. But was able to find one of those finally. I wouldn't mind finding another one, because they do seem pretty rare. I don't think they actually produce much in the way of stuff that we're actually going to want. And yeah, we can centrifuge it for cobblestone. It does produce beeswax, though. There we go. Aha! Okay. We just had to find a good biome for that. And there's another dirty one. I'm going to go ahead and take that also. I'm going to make some more jars. And probably just store up a lot of these duplicates into jars, I think. Okay. So now what I would like to do, now that we finally have our cobby, we need to breed this with a lava bee to get the stoned bee. At a 60% rate. So for this, we're actually going to have to pop into the nether and see if we can't get our hands on a lava bee. Now, in addition, there is some other really nice bee types that we can come across in the nether, so I am going to keep my eyes peeled for that. But I want to shoot straight for actually starting to breed up bees, because it actually is really simple. It's not as in-depth as, say, forestry bees, not as much to it. It's pretty much just breed it. There's no stats or anything like that to concern yourself with. Personally, I'm still a bigger fan of... I'm personally a bigger fan of forestry, bee breeding. You're just going to ignore me for most of the time? That's okay if you want to. What do we got? It's a magma cube spawner. And we got a name tag. Awesome. Scythian Torrids, Ember Bog, Withering Woods, Magma Waste, Wailing Garth, Glowstone Gardens, Nether Waste, Soul Sand Valley, Warp Forest, Basalt Deltas, all over the place. Okay. So we can pretty much look about wherever. I mean, I don't think it spawns in the Quartz Desert. Actually, we might just teleport... Ugh. Yeah, actually, I'll tell you what. This food is so OP. Let's just warp to Soul Sand Valley. So, let's see if we can find some bees. If you recall, we found some before while exploring. They're not overly rare. There we go. Oh, we got gas tiers. Okay, so let's see if we can't find ourselves some bees. It looks like there is going to be a spawner. Another wither skeleton spawner. And we got a music disc. I will take it. And let's just see if we can find these. I don't think that in the nether, I don't think they'll spawn on our map. So we just kind of have to keep our eyes peeled. Ah, there's a bee here. It looks like a cobalt bee, actually. Yes, cobalt bee. Let's see, I don't think that there is... Yeah, it's 1 to 255, no Y level, any light level. Okay, you're starting to bug me, Ghast. I'm gonna run up there and just see if it dropped any gas tiers. It did. We got 3. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my brightness up. It's a little bit dark here. Magmatic stone. That doesn't burn us. Great. I like that texture though a lot. This is the magma wastes. Now see, if I was a lava bee, I would totally live here. Ah, 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 ah. Are you a lava bee? You sure look like a lava bee to me. Oh, and what's that yellow one? Maybe a blaze bee or something? Yeah, that was a lava bee. What are you? Glowing bee. Be glowstone, and then we got lava bee. Aha! I love it. Okay, so we now have everything we need to get the stoned bee. Which will be step 1 in our journey for bee breeding. Some kind of structure there. It just looks like a whale, though. Oh, what's that one? Looks like a quartz bee, maybe. I think we need one of those. Anyways. Yes, quartz bee. Perfect. Because I believe we need that one also today. Yeah, that's some kind of a lava whale. Oh, oh. What are you? Okay. Your bee nest. I'm sorry. It's got to go. Magma bee. So be able to get basically magma cube drops, I guess, from that. Oh. Soul shroom blocks. Huh. It's a neat biome. I'm gonna take that other lava bee. Oh. Ooh, what's this one? Oh, another quartz bee. Yeah, let's take it too. You making me throw my bees way down here. Okay, now there was another bee over here that kind of looked different, but sometimes when I have that orange effect on, I can't really tell, and I don't know where the thing went. Oh, is that it? Oh no, that's a wraith. Never mind. It looked like a bee flying around over there. Oh, what was that bee? Oh. Oh, what are you? Come here. No, you're flying over the lava. I'll tell you what. I'm going to take this one. We're going to go ahead and turn these into beehives. There you are. What are you? What did I just get? I've got so many bees on me. Crimson iron bee. Woohoo. Interesting. We're finding quite a few different bee varieties here. Oh, wow. Nether crystals. This is a crystalline chasm biome. Ha. Ha ha. That's like a new biomes of plenty thing. We're definitely going to have to do something with that for a build, I think. Flesh. Another thing I want to use for a build. This has been around for a while, but I just love the texture a lot. Doesn't seem like there's much in the way of bees, but they really up this dimension, or this biome a lot. Oh, we found another fortress. Our very first nether fortress. Now, I don't think I really need to mark it, because I think, yeah, it's going to be easy to find on the map, and I didn't bring a waystone with me. Great, because I've come actually pretty far. That's okay. I could just steal a blaze, spawner while we're here, maybe? Because that way, there's our terrible fortress advancement. That way we don't have to worry about blaze rods moving forward. So let's see if we can find a spawner. Right here is going to be a spawner. Don't need that. So we got our very first spawner. It's a blaze spawner. We got our very first blaze rod. It's perfect. Okay, it's now... I really don't have the inventory space to worry about finding the treasure at this point. Another blaze spawner. Meh. So I think we're just going to warp on home at this point. Because we have a huge load of bees. Okay, so let's pop over, and I'll show you, like I said, I didn't do a whole lot. I was ready to jump into what we're going to be doing today. If we take a look here, you can see I've started setting up to what's going to be 2 apiary areas over in here. And that's basically it. A couple other little small things, but that's the majority of what I did. So at this point, we do have the cobby and the lava bee. Let's grab each of these, and if we take a look at the cobby, to breed, we're going to need a bucket of lava for the lava bee, and we're going to need just 5 cobblestone for the cobby. And let's go ahead, toss down a beehive, and then we're going to toss down our bees, and we'll just say this is going to be our breeding area, so our cobby, our lava bee, and if we take that, oh no, it's making hearts. Chasing these can be nightmarish, as you can tell, to try to feed them. Oh, it didn't work. You can see it's a 60% chance that we can breed these with that, and now we have a pretty decent breeding cooldown on that. So we're going to have to wait just a little bit before we can breed them again. That's fine. Let me go ahead and toss this down also. Okay, and then once we get the stoned bee, we can turn around and breed that with quartz to get gold. Oh, we can also breed it with quartz to get diamonds. Or, no, I'm sorry, that's tin. We can breed it with quartz to get iron. This is all chances. So you can see that there's going to be a 20% chance that we get gold, 20% chance that we get tin, 20% chance that we get iron, 20% chance that we get aluminum. That's the RGB for the lapis. And then there's a 20% chance that we get copper. So, as far as the cobby goes, we'll go ahead and mention this. It's since ours failed, it's that 60% chance that we're actually going to breed. But if it does breed, this is a 100% chance to get the stoned bee. So, this one, if they do successfully breed, we're going to get the bee that we're after. So, now once we start breeding the stoned bee with that quartz bee, it's going to be more of a toss-up because, of course, we're going for that gold bee. To kind of work towards the emerald bee, and then it's just slimy bee and gold bee, but that's a lot of blocks of gold per chance, but it is a 60% chance at 100% that we'll get that. There's platinum and there's silver. Let's see, emerald is just for emerald. Okay, so we'll let those 2 bees kind of just hang out for now, and let that breeding cool down, tick down. And I'm going to get something set up for kind of starting to file our bees away. And I also do need to scan all of our new bees into our Beepedia. But I guess I'm just going to go with a cyclic crate, probably, for storing excess bees or duplicate bees. These things are just really good storage for early on, in my opinion. And we're just going to go... I don't know. For right now, I'm going to put it right here. This is where we're going to store our bees out. Because right now, we don't really have anything laid out properly. So we'll just basically use this as just a big general bee storage for now. Okay, I think our bees are ready to breed again, so let's go ahead. There we go. That, of course, is just a visual bug. Yep, it looks like we got the stoned bee. Awesome. Now, it's going to take a little while for that bee to grow, so we're just going to give it some time. I will want another stoned bee, so I'm probably just going to let them hang out for right now, because I'm going to want to breed them again. And I'm going to get a few things together that we're going to need today. I'll be back here in just a little bit. Okay, now while our bees are breeding and our stoned bee is growing, something that I would like to do is I would like to go ahead and start our power system, our initial power system. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in, and let's actually bring our rat cages out to here. And we're going to put down rat cage. Now this isn't going to be like the super power system like we did in the video, but we're going to basically every other block put in rat cage, and then we'll have one more line right here. And then let's go ahead and we're going to go with probably the basic energy cable would be a good starting point. That, and actually I'm probably going to need 2 crafts of this. So there's 8 of those, and let's get a few more of those, and there is our basic energy cables. And then let's go ahead, let's put rat wheels into all of these. Oh, wait a second. No, it's not going to work, is it? Because it's going to try to connect those. But I wonder if this will work. Oh, that actually destroys the cage if you don't take the wheel out. So just a heads up. So I'm going to have to make a few more of these. What if I do that? Okay, let's try this out. And we're going to run our power cables up like that. And we're just going to have to bring these back behind everything. And then bring them up this side. And of course, we want to make sure that we're connecting on the sides of this and not onto the back. Because where the power is generated is kind of where this thing spins. So you want to plug into that. Okay, let's go ahead now. Let me check something. The speed upgrade, yeah, we can pull that off. I'm not sure where my bed went. I was breeding bees and it just vanished on me. It probably got set down somewhere and I didn't realize it. Let me pop over. I'm kind of keeping an eye on these guys right now. They are ready to breed. Great. And we got another stoned bee. Perfect. Okay, so we got the 2 that we needed. Now I'm just going to let those grow. And actually at this point, we're not going to need the lava bee or the cobblestone bee. So I'm just going to take those with me. Now the next bee, let me check. The next bee that we need to breed is the slime, right? Or the quartz. Okay, it's the quartz bee. Did I get 2 of those by chance? There's 2. Perfect. So once the stone bee gets fully grown, I will be able to use that. So it's going to be industrial hemp and blocks of quartz. And maybe I'll come across my bed. I don't know where I would have. Left it. And I'm just going to get our industrial hemp from the riverside. Is it 5 per? It's 5 per on the breeding. Okay. There is 2 more rat cages. Okay, so we've got all of our 12 again. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and get 3 more just to finish this out. Okay, and let me go ahead and get some more dielectric paste. So there's that. And then let's get, I'm going to need that. Get another batch of those, and let's get one more batch of our energy cables. That way I can go ahead and plug up that. Okay. So now what we're going to do is let's get the speed upgrades. There's 7 of those. Can I get maybe at least 2 more? And I should probably stop there because I'm just about out of redstone. So there's 9 speed upgrades. Okay, now let's get ourselves some rats. And oh my gosh, it's madness in here, I tell you. Oh my gosh. Stay here. This would be a little bit easier with a flute, but I may be stopping my breeding pairs here soon because I'm actually getting a lot of rats built up. Okay, so let's set these down, and we are going to give them speed upgrades, and this causes them to have double like movement speed, but when used in a wheel, they're going to run at double speed, and that does not work. It causes them to fall from a high place. Huh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Well, in that case, I need to, I'm wasting cages again. Okay, we'll just disconnect those. So that won't work. Now we know. Let's go ahead then. We'll just put that in there. It's going to start building up power. And we'll put that one in there. Let's go get a few more. I might make one more upgrade. That way we can get these fully upgraded out. And you can see that the wheels move extremely fast when they have that speed upgrade. So, okay, yeah, that's actually going to be really tight on redstone. Well, actually, I don't have enough redstone at the moment. So I'm going to hold off on that. We'll just set this route off to the side right here, I think, for now. Honestly, having 9 of these running should be pretty good. Okay, now my only hope is that these will actually pull from it. If not, we'll have to switch cables. Okay, so now what I'd like to do is we need to get an energizing orb. Let's see. I actually need to pop over and get some more iron real quick. And it looks like at the moment I'll probably be doing a mining run between episodes, I think, because I think we're about to need it. Okay, this one right here is now fully grown. So I'm going to go ahead and drop in our quartz bee. And then we're going to give 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And we got a breed. We got a copper bee. Okay. Not what we were after, but I guess long term we're going to want all of them. So we'll just leave that one in there to grow. Actually, I could probably do with just getting it out of the way, to be honest. Well, that's not what I had in mind. We're just going to move this bee over to this area for now. Let's get our dielectric casing. Just one of those. Or no, actually, let's go ahead and get 2 of those because we're going to need it. We're actually going to need a third one for that matter. And then let's get our energizing orb. So there's that. And then let's get, honestly, the starter. Yeah, we'll just go with the starter ones. And honestly, a single one is plenty fine. Okay, let's go ahead and warp back over. And we are going to put this in, like right there. It's not getting power. I was afraid of that. Let's break all this off. We're going to have to go with just the energy pipes for moving all of our power. But this will be able to pull power from this. So let's just do a starter energy cell for now. We'll need it anyways because we're going to have to put power into the system. So that, energizing rod. That's going to start getting some power. Then we can set down our orb. So that, and that. And we'll let that craft up. Now this is going to take a while because this thing can only move 10 FE per tick. So we're producing more power than it can send, for sure. But that's fine. While that's running, I need to pop over and check on my bees real quick. And there we go. Oh, I see a gold bee. That sure looks like a gold bee to me. Oh, I think my one bee went in here. It was supposed to be breeding. Okay, that one didn't work. But we did get a gold bee, which is what we were after, so. Awesome. And for now, let me just take this one. And we'll just put it into here. Let's see if I can capture it here. There we go. And right now it says we found 8. We've actually found more than that, of course. I just haven't scanned them all. Where did you go? There you are. Okay. We're going to let him grow for a bit. And we'll probably breed those, the stone bees and stuff one more time. I think I'm actually going to pull out one of these breeding pairs just so it's a little bit easier to handle without an auto breeder. And I'm actually kind of curious, a lot of mods, especially magic mods, have like auto breeders that just breed animals without needing necessarily resources and stuff. And I'm not for sure if the bees from Resourceful Bees, if they would work with that. So that's something to maybe investigate down the road once we have another option for that. Okay, so we got our very first ender core. So at this point, we can make some of these ender cells. Now I'm probably going to start off with just a basic ender cell, I think. But there we go. Okay, so let me go get some more energy pipes. And we will still be using these, just not for the cages themselves. Ooh, I'm about to go get some redstone, but that's fine. Okay, so there's some more energy pipes. And we can get the rest of this plugged up. Unfortunately, I still don't have enough for another speed upgrade, but that's fine. And this is done. Let's go ahead and grab that, and let's pull up this at this point. And we are going to let's make ourselves another basic ender cell. We're going to put this in right here. Of course, it has no storage at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and open it up and just shift and right click. And that's going to put that energy cell and basically its storage into the ender cell. The energizing orb, I'm going to leave it here for now. But I don't plan on it actually staying here. I just want to get the ender cell so that we can move power kind of across our base pretty easily. And we should actually be generating a decent amount of power at the moment. Once we get this one plugged up, we'll be setting at a good 200 per tick, which isn't terrible to start with, I guess, for just a few rats. So I guess probably breeding without the beehive in there would be the best bet. But I don't know, I feel bad for him not having a home. So hopefully we get something. We got another copper bee. Okay, so we've actually got 2 of the copper bees. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and pull up these 2, because we're not going to use them right now for any breeding. And we're going to put in our copper bee there. Let's grab our gold bee, and we'll pop that one into there. And then we're going to get ourselves a slimy bee, right? Yeah, I think that's the last breed we need for emerald. Gold bee. We can get platinum, we can get emerald, or we can get silver. Oh, but the slime pearl. I don't know how many of those I got. The actual breeding is going to be a little bit costly, but I think we should be alright to handle it. If not, I can go hunting at night to get some slime pearls. I think we can actually... Can't we actually get those from something, though? Centrifuging slimy honeycombs. Yeah. I have 1 at the moment. So yeah, we're gonna have to try to get some of these, and they're only a 1% drop. So yeah, I might be doing a little bit of hunting. Let's see. We got our first epic Oreo. Let's take these. And actually at this point, we could go ahead and get our powered centrifuge. So it's going to be smooth stone buckets. That's all really, really easy stuff. So let's go ahead. There's our piston. And then we should have the smooth stone now. There's that. There we go. And we're going to use just the ender sail. Combs go in, items come out. Now, as far as where to set this up right now, we are going to be setting up something to kind of do a little bit of automation with this. But I think for right now, we are going to just set this up maybe on the dock. That'll be fine. Most of the combs that I want to run are going to be here. So that's the purpose of the ender sail. But we will be, like I said, we will be moving this here pretty soon. We're going to put our glass bottles in right there. We're going to put our slimy honeycomb there. And we're going to go ahead and just let this run. It's been a little bit. I did go out and I've been doing some hunting. Actually damaged my armor a lot. There was a lot of mobs out there. But that's okay. But we do have the slime pearls that we needed. Actually quite a bit. And I also did a little bit of mining, getting some things together because I knew we were going to need a bit of gold. We didn't have a ton of it. And also iron, we're going to be needing a bit of that. Because I would like to get the centrifuge multi-block up and going. But it's going to take a little bit of iron. We actually probably have enough now. Those rat cages, they get expensive. We did get a few slime pearls. This is basically just 1 proc of that. But at least at the moment, not a great source of those. Actually, I'm just going to leave that in here. Not a great source of those, but it'll get better once we have more. And once we have, you know, apiaries or something like that. I am going to take these dirty honeycombs real quick. And I'm also going to take our slime bee, because we are ready to breed at this point. And then let's head over. I'm also going to need a bunch of gold to try these, try a few shots at this breeding. I actually don't have many shots at this, like maybe 2. No, I'm going to be a little bit short for 2 even. Well, maybe we get lucky and we get it on the first shot. That's what we're going to hope. And for this, I really don't want to take a chance on my bees going in the hive. So I'm going to break that off. And you flying upside down there? There we go. We're going to try. Come on. Ah, no. Okay, well, that means I do have this, though. Okay. Because I did do like 2 rounds of mining, and I forgot to dump these ores in there. So I'll get these ran real quick, and then we should have enough. Just barely enough to pull this off. Still gotta do something about that osmium. I just haven't put another slot in. But let's go ahead and get some dirty combs running. May as well get those because I do want the beeswax from that. And we're gonna start turning our attention, like I said, over towards the centrifuge multi-block. The only thing is, and I mean, I could automate this one just fine with hoppers and stuff. Honestly, I might, because that dirt's going to pile up really, really fast. But this will get moved and basically just replaced here very, very soon with a multi-block. The only reason I'm not pushing onto the multi-block right now is because when it comes time for the multi-block, I want the transfer automated. And to get our automatic item transfer, we are going to have to do a little bit of a rats push. So maybe come next episode, we might do a little bit of a rats push, and then we'll come back to resourceful bees. It's kind of what I'm thinking, because my main goal was to get the emerald bee, because to do what I need to do with rats, I need emeralds, and this will just come in. This will just come in handy. So, okay, the breeding cooldown has come back around. So let's try this. I'm really hoping that they work this time, because that's the last. Oh no! You are evil, evil creatures. Okay, well in that case, I mean, I have like no gold to my name. Let me just take these bees. I'm gonna leave this beehive behind. And the reason that we're running those dirt honeycombs is to try to get some beeswax. We're gonna see if that has come around. We've gotten 4. Perfect. We're still running 35. Okay, so if we take a look at resourceful bees, to get the tier 2 beehive, you can see that this is going to allow us to keep more honeycombs in there. It's going to allow us to have more bees that can be in the beehive at once, and we have a hive time modification there of minus 10%, which is pretty good. We're going to go ahead and make one of these, and we're actually going to be upgrading this beehive right here. Now I'm going to, I think, just smack that off. You are angry, huh? Well, that's okay, because I plan on picking you up. That bee's mad too. But it's funny because they won't attack me. It's like they're ignoring the fact that I'm here. But let's grab like our stand bee honeycombs, and let's upgrade this to a tier 2 beehive. There we go. We're going to go ahead and put that into there, and then our bees can start making use of that. And so let's go ahead and release the slimy bee. And for the gold bee, is it gold ore? No, it's block of gold. Okay. And I don't really need the Oreo bee over here, to be perfectly honest. That bee is kind of just a more for fun thing. The food is good. It takes forever to produce it, because this bee, I was looking, it's 6,000 ticks that it has to spend in the hive. With no speed upgrades or anything. And we have Confit Bialdi, so it's not all that useful to us. So let me see, how much gold do we have? I may have enough. Now that gold's ran, I do. I have 18. We're going to go ahead and run our gold bee then. So we'll go ahead and get that, because I'm going to need a bunch more gold to be able to breed. And the combs that we're going to get from this, if we centrifuge that, yeah, it's a chance to get gold ore, which is over 2 ingots, and then we have a small chance to get some gold ingots. Not too bad. It's not too bad at all, especially with the 10% reduction to the time they need to spend in the hive. That's actually not too bad. What's the, for the tier 3, that's beeswax block. Okay, so that's going to take a little bit more to get up to, but I can probably go ahead and at least start working on that. But we'll put that in. And we actually don't need the poppy anymore, so I'm going to pick that up. And at this point, we have to just start running combs that contain beeswax, or that can give us, that chance at beeswax. So if we take a look, the beeper, I believe, gave us the chance at beeswax. It does. We're going to take those. The mason does not. It does bricks. The spooky is bone meal. The zombie is zombie hearts. Okay, so we don't need any more of those. Just the beeper. And I think just the beeper in the dirt, right? Because Stan, there is no centrifuge recipe for that. And I'm going to go ahead and run the slimy also. And I should probably go sleep, because most of our bees aren't going to run during the night. The sooner we can get up to an apiary tier 3, the better. And to get up to the tier 4, it's going to be honey blocks, which is actually, that's pretty easy. As soon as we get a tier 3, we can pretty much just go straight for the tier 4, which is a 20% max time modification drop. So, okay, I'm going to step into the nether. I actually came across a few bees. I guess I'll take another one of those. I actually just grabbed one of those and another lava bee. I saw a glowing I saw it for a split second. Oh, there it is. Leave me alone. Oh, gosh. Whoa. Those guys hit so hard. But, luckily... Oh. I'll take you. I know I've got 3 quartz bees, but I have a plan. One thing I'm probably going to begin working on pretty soon is a kind of a bee breeding area. But we've got 2 magmas and another lava. So, that's good. Okay, but I'm going to mine up... Oh, let me change this back. I'm going to mine up a little bit of nether gold. Because I can get pretty good output on the nether gold to try to get another shot at breeding. And this stuff is a whole lot more plentiful than trying to actually mine for gold, I think. Okay, so let's give this a shot. I'm just going to breed them in here because may as well. Oh, gosh. Really? It failed again? Oh my gosh. It's like a 60% chance. Back to the nether then. Back to the nether we go. Okay, at this point we've got 5 more blocks of gold. We also have enough beeswax to upgrade our apiary, and let me go ahead and get a stack of those honey bottles. Hopefully our last bee is about to pop out. I am going to pick up our dirt bee. I'm going to pick up our stand bee too, just to kind of clear this out a little bit. And I'm going to pick up the gold for right now, just so it doesn't try to go back in the hive. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's just pull this up. I know we're gonna waste the combs that are in there, but I'm not that worried about it. Toss that down and that down, and then let's get these breeding. Hopefully, 4th time's the charm is what I'm hoping. Oh, come on! Ah, we got it. We got the emerald bee. Haha. Okay. Finally. And we're going to go ahead. Let's do this. And I guess we could probably use our stand bee honeycombs for this. So let's do that. And then we are going to get a tier 3 beehive. And that's 15% time modification. And just bear in mind that that's whenever they go into the hive. So, for example, the stand bee... time in hive is 60 seconds, so it's going to drop that then by 15%. I know the Oreo's 300 seconds, the Gold Bee 120 seconds. And of course, they do spend a bit of time outside the hive as well before they go in. So, but let's go ahead. We're going to upgrade this one more time. We're going to go ahead and go for the tier 4 because honestly, the tier 3 I think is the most expensive. Honey, easy to get. So we're going to get those. And we get our bottles back. That's great. And then let's go ahead and get the tier 4 beehive. So there we go. The bee mansion. And then past that is going to be the apiary. We need 4 tier 4 beehives to make an apiary. This is where it starts getting expensive. For a tier 2, you need 4 tier 1s. Tier 3, 4 tier 2s. And tier 4 is 4 tier 3s. So it's a lot of compression. We're going to need a lot of nether stars. We're going to need a lot of beehives. Okay, we can use the beehives as well, which is a whole lot easier to craft. We can get those for the beehives. So that's actually not too bad. Basically, we just need an absolute ton of beeswax and honey and nether stars to start work on the apiary. So now the emerald bee, there you are. Is it going to be a block of emerald? It is. Okay, that's fine. We've got the emeralds, so let's go ahead. So we'll just put that in, like right there. But yeah, so next episode we are going to work on getting ourselves some better item transfer. And I mean, we could go with just default rats, but their pathfinding issues are going to cause a bit of an issue. And I was doing some thinking, and I think we're going to go with a system to avoid having to necessarily add tunnels to this, because I don't really want to mess with the configs if I can avoid it. And I have a different plan in mind for handling items in and out of the apiaries. So next episode we will work on that. But I know it's wrapping up point for this episode, so we are going to wrap up this one here, and then next episode we'll get on to that, as well as a few other things that are going to be quite nice for us. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already, to stay updated with when new videos come out, and I hope to see you guys next time. So until then, as always, do take care, stay safe. I'll see you guys then.